Hello guys, it's Steve here, and today I'm going to be hosting... Gosh, man. It's been so long and I still immediately try to say I'm hosting a duel. No, I'm not hosting a duel. Today is just going to be a channel update video. So I'm not going to be dueling because everyone knows I can't duel and not concentrate. So if I'm trying to talk about something, I'm not going to be concentrating on the duel. And if I'm trying to duel, I'm not going to concentrate on what I'm talking about. So today I'm just going to be playing Mode-MBAA Core Code Actress again. Or MBAA. Yeah, MBAA. Mode-MBAA Actress again. Oh, it's Mode-MBAA Actress again, Core Code. Yeah, MBAACC. Oh, I don't care about the abbreviation so much. Anyway, it's been a really long time, guys. Jeez, like 2-3 months? Yep, so... I'm just gonna do the arcade mode. Yeah, I'll just do it with. I'll do it with Nrvnqsr Chaos. And yeah. So anyway, I'm just gonna go over my plans for the channel now. So now that I'm coming back, I guess I go over the reason why I wasn't recording. So my old laptop, it started to go really bad. It went slower and it couldn't record videos as well. I got a lot of input lag on my videos I tried to record, and I just had to stop. Anyway, this is my new laptop. Yeah, if you want to read whatever the hell he's saying, you can, because I ain't reading it. I'm going over things. But yeah, so this is my new laptop, and I'm gonna start recording videos again. Now, I'm of course still going to be doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Because that is my favorite game. Well, yeah, my favorite card game at least. One of the favorite things I like playing too, and I'm getting destroyed right now. This is only round 1, I should be getting destroyed this time. So yeah, so definitely doing that, and then I'm going to branch off to actual video games like this. So, this is definitely going to be one of the games I'm going to plan on playing. I'm going to be doing arcade mode with some of the characters. I could do all the characters if people really wanted to see me do it with all the characters. But probably just some of them, because it's probably gonna get really old after a while. Unless you're like really interested in their story, because I guess that's one of the reasons. And oh my god, I'm screwing up everything. Yeah. So definitely, going to be playing this. There's a few games I have in mind already. I want to get into. I have Valkyria Chronicles, Grandia 2. Reset Tier and Item Shop Tell. I bought a few games in the anime sale. I got Fortune Summoners. That's I'm sure no one's heard of that game. It's RPG type adventure game. So yeah, a few games I have planned. I plan on playing, and then a few games I plan on playing later on when I get actual capture cards. There's a lot of games on 3DS I want to play. Namely Stellar Glow and Fire Emblem Fates Conquest. I'm sure like Fire Emblem Fates Conquest is already like went by. No one really cares much about it anymore unless you're playing the DLC like I am. So, but I still want to make videos of it. I never got a chance, and I do love that game. I love Conquest and Awakening both. So I plan on doing both of those. So okay. Yeah, so that's some basic kinds of games. Whenever I get a captured card for the 3DS, definitely gonna be the first capture I get. There's a few games I want to do. I want to do games on the Vita. I want to do games on the PS3, my PS4. Actually, I wonder if PlayStation has the same capture card if I need specific ones for both. But I'll find that out when I research things. Well, I have like Wii U 2 and things like that. So definitely a few things I want to branch off to. But definitely 3DS first, because I'm definitely planning on doing Pokemon Sun and Moon, and if I get my capture card quick enough, I can do I can do 7th Dragon 3 Code VDF. 7th Dragon is an RPG series. It's coming to America for the first time, and the game looks pretty good. So I want to try out the RPG. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Well, I mean, it's only an RPG, so I don't know. I want to try out the game. It's the proper thing I should have said. Anyway, so that's just a few of my plans. One other thing I might bring is I might add to my channel is Pokemon Showdown. So pretty much the Smogon competitive base of the game, not like the Wi-Fi battle type ones. So yeah, I might do that. Back then in Pokemon, around Generation 5, I played competitively a lot. Honestly, Gen 5 was probably one of the better, I won't call it the better competitive base because, or the better competitive battling wise, mainly because, like, you saw a rain team or you saw a sun team, because Drought and Drizzle, Drought, Ninetales, Drizzle, Politoed were so good in Gen 5. Just those teams like Drizzle, Politoed, Ferrothorn, Scizor. I don't know if you want to run both. Some people ran both. I think I ran both on a few teams. Like there's quite a bit of things you can run in it. I think Swift Swim was banned near the end of Gen 5. Or Swift Swim Drizzle was banned. You can't run Drizzle and Swift Swim on the same team because that was stupid. I remember I had a Hydration Vaporeon in Gen 5 that was pretty good. But yeah, lots of really, yeah, so I'm more used to the Gen 5 competitive base. Gen 6 came around, I didn't play as much as I did in Gen 5. I was still decent for the while. The last time I played was around when when Smogon banned Greninja. Which, I mean, okay, Greninja is my favorite Pokemon. But I didn't stop playing because they banned Greninja. I just kind of fell off of it. Because, like, I can admit, Protein Greninja is really broken. So, like, there's, like, absolutely no denying that. But, part of me feels like they didn't have to ban Greninja. They could have banned Protein on Greninja. And, leave current Greninja. Because it's not like current Greninja is anything too amazing. I guess, take advantage of them. I feel like Greninja would have been a cool Pokemon for them to keep in, outside of Uber's. Current Greninja, I think he has Spikes coverage, if I'm correct, and he has, man, what else does he have? Spikes coverage, he has this Hydro Pump, things like that. I'm pretty sure he gets Substitute, I think he might get Pass. I think Proton Pass got hit in Smogon too. I think you can only pass one stat. So, like, you can't pass your, like, I think it's Shell Smash. You can't pass Shell Smash, and I'm pretty sure the other problem was Scrollopede. Scrollopede were Speed Boost, Scrollopede, Sword Dance. I don't remember what the full problem was, but yeah. Anyway, yeah. So that's just me going over like a bit on the Pokemon competitive game. I'm totally out of it. If I played now and I recorded videos, most of them would be me losing. I'm like not half as good as I probably should be. Actually, I might be fine. I might have my place right at the bottom of the showdown ladders. I'm so bad. I could definitely start off outside of OU. I could start in like NU or UU. I think they added the PU tier. I'll probably hardly ever do the Uber's tier if I ever bother to do it. Uber's is a really boring tier. Unlike the Primals, make it even more boring. So, but if I do Smogon or Pokemon Showdown, I'm definitely doing the OU tier and down. I'll do all the tiers. I like all those tiers. So yeah, I'm sure people are like would rather be reading what these people are saying than what I'm talking about, and listen to what I'm talking about. So. Yeah, so this is a few of the pens for my channel. I will be. This is the arcade mode right now, if I didn't already say it. So I do plan on doing this with quite a few characters. I'll do it with Nrvnqsr Chaos. I'll do it with Arcreed. I'll probably do it with Sion. No, Sion is her name. Oh my God, I'm getting destroyed by Roa. That's sad. My God. Okay. I'm probably not going to win this battle. Oh no, I got it. Yeah. Oh God. This is always an annoying battle. Like, Roar isn't that great, but if you don't play good, like, if you don't play good against most of these computers, they're going to get crushed really bad. I'm gonna try to bring it back. Jesus. I have a friend who was pretty good with Roa, or at least decent. Yeah, see, as you can see, like how I play Nero, I really just need to hit them up and then you kind of just spam that. CPUs aren't too good at handling that move. Most of my friends aren't too good at handling that move. It has a lot of hits and you have to block a lot of hits, and if you let go too soon, you can get stuck in the air. Although, I think, yeah, you really just need an aerial rebound. Oh my god. Yeah, so see, this row is in Half Moon. I think that's one of the reasons why he's beating my ass, because I think CPU plays Half Moon row really good. Yeah, but as you can see, I'm definitely not like spectacular at this game. If I was, I definitely wouldn't be having this much problems against CPU Roa. No, I need to get my distance. Nope. Ugh. Yeah, let me just try to beat his ass. Oh, can't remember where I mapped my lucky. He's the first person to jump by that. Yeah. So what I did, I went into my blood heat. So what that does, when my bar was maxed down here, and it said max, I go into blood heat. That allows me to use some of my other special moves, or advanced versions of my special moves, and it also regenerates on my red health. That's why I didn't die immediately. It went out of it. Although he's the first person who jumped past that. Yeah, so that's probably like one of the hardest fights in history mode. I think the other one is Strideberg. And then after that, it shouldn't be too bad. Anyway, to get back on topic, yeah. So, I mean, if you have game recommendations or want to see me play on the channel, I'll gladly try to get them and do it. But just keep in mind, I like really only have access to games on Steam, so try to limit it to those games, and then like just go over like my preferences on games. Like, I really, when it comes to games, I like shooters and RPGs, adventures like Legend of Zelda, things like that. Like, those are the type of games I like playing. And yeah, so actually shooters, no, I like fighters and RPGs, not shooters. I actually do not like shooter games. The last shooter game I ever liked playing was whatchamacallit, Time Splitters. Yeah, Time Splitters 1, 2, and 3 were the last shooter games I enjoyed playing. I don't know why, I just kind of fell off the genre. I know, like, I played Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and I think Call of Duty 3. And I think one of my friends had me try out Black Ops. I didn't like any of those games. I know those are Call of Duty games and they aren't like the best examples, because I mean, like, even those games are pretty specific. I tried out Battlefield as well. Didn't like Battlefield. I think I just fell out of the shooter genre, so I just don't like shooter games that much. No offense, I'm not saying like these games are terrible and you shouldn't be playing them. I mean, if you like the shooter genre, that's cool. So I probably won't be playing games like Doom and Overwatch. Okay, I admit Doom is a really good game. I just don't think I would like it as much. And then Overwatch looks good, but I mean it's essentially just more of another shooter game. So probably not gonna be doing those on my channel. Any cool RPGs I want me to try out, I'll totally do it. Part of me wanted to buy the Clannad visual novel. I don't know if most people have heard of the anime Clannad, but for non-anime fans, it is an anime that was originally a visual novel, and the visual novel is on Steam, and it is definitely something I have considered buying. I don't know if people would want to watch me play a visual novel though, because I mean, a visual novel is like all story choices and things like that. It would just be me sitting here reading, probably commenting on things. I don't know. People would want to watch that. I know most people come. Actually, not most. Anyone subscribed to me currently, other than like my immediate friends, who subscribe to me, like most likely subscribe to me to see me play Yu-Gi-Oh. Actually, I could think of a few of them who are going to comment on this channel update video, saying what? Not only Yu-Gi-Oh, no. But yeah. So I don't know. I've thought about a few things. I don't actually own that Glendadd game, so I would have to get the money to buy it. But definitely gonna work on that. Definitely gonna work on the 3DS capture card. I definitely want to play Stellar Glow on the channel. I love that game. If y'all have not heard of Stellar Glow, it is a it's an RPG made by, I believe, Atlas. Come on, dude. There you go. Yeah, it's an RPG made by Atlas. I'm pretty sure it was Atlas. I could double check that in just a sec. But yeah, if you know about the Luminous Arc games, it is it's part of pretty much that type of storyline. I would call it a spiritual successor to Luminous Arc. Jesus Christ. That already sucked, Suki. Okay, got my Rhino, took care of it. Let me see. Yeah, it's by Atlas. I think it came out. I'm trying to remember when it came out. It came out in November or December of 2015. It's not the oldest game. It is relatively new still. I think it's highly underrated. I really like it. One of my favorite RPGs. It's a grid-based RPG, like the Fire Emblem series. Well, not fully grid-based. It's kind of the same concept. So, I think that is considered grid-based. I don't know what people consider grid-based and don't consider grid-based, but yeah. So, yeah, definitely planning on playing that. Anyone who knows about it, yeah. Or anyone who wants to look it up. I guess I could give you like a slight overview. So pretty much, in the world, the only people who can sing are witches and songs of like magic powers and stuff. So the main character, Otto, is the best hunter in his village, and pretty much he runs into the witch called Helda, and then things go into action, and then blah blah. Big story following that. That wasn't even a good detailed thing on it. Anyone who actually wants to know what it's about, look it up. Don't take my word for it. I am terrible. I am absolutely horrible at explaining things or describing things. So I'm going to tell you all that right now. Oh. That was my astral finish, by the way. Is it called astral finish? No, it's called Last Arc. Yeah, it's called Last Arc in this game. I'm thinking Blaze Blue. Where things are called like Astral. Yeah, Astral Finish is the one-hit KO one that you can only do at certain health. Yeah, and then Fire Emblem Fates is another one of my favorite RPGs. Fates and Awakening. Love those games to death. I loved all the Fire Emblem series. Mainly those two and Sacred Stones. Yeah, Sacred Stones. And then going on once November 18th comes around and Pokemon Sun and Moon comes out, I am definitely planning on playing that. And I do want to make videos of it. Oh, I'm skipping story. Sorry, guys. I don't know who was actually reading this anyway. What you call it? What does Strybrook say again? Blah blah blah, something about being vampire, blah blah, desires, blah blah, attacking the one who revived you. Nrvnqsr Chaos is actually dead storyline wise. And then, yeah, pretty much, bunch of shit. Yeah. So, hopefully, I can get my capture card by the time Sun and Moon comes out. Now, my first playthrough of Sun and Moon, I'm definitely not going to Nuzlocke it. I know a lot of people like watching Nuzlocks on YouTube for Pokemon, but I'll probably just do a simple playthrough of it, since it's going to be my first playthrough. And then if I do subsequent playthroughs after that, I can Nuzlocke it if people want to see that. So probably what I'm going to be doing on Sun and Moon. Yeah, and then I just blinked out. Try not to let this computer get advantage of me. Yeah, and then what other games were there? A few other games I want to do on the channel when I get capture cards for the systems. When I get PS4 capture card, I want to do Digimon Cyber Sleuth, and then possibly Disgaea 5. When I get my Vita capture card, I want to do Phantom Brave, Zettai Hero Project. A lot of the RPGs on this theme, like Disgaea, Phantom Brave, and Zettai Hero Project, are actually all Nippon Ichi Software RPGs. NIS is probably one of my favorite, makes some of my favorite RPG games. It really depends on the types of games you like. Quite a few people would probably like it. And then other people's preferences would be swayed away from it. A lot of the games have like extremely ridiculous level caps, and it's also a lot of grinding, so you have to also not mind grinding too much. Like the Disgaea games, your max level is 9,999, and your stats can break into the upper trillion. So there's a lot of shit when it comes to playing these games. If I do Disgaea games, I'll probably do the main story, and then I'll try to do the post-game stories, because all of them have a main story and they have a post-game story. But depending on how it goes, I'll do the main story, and I might or might not do the post-game story. Yeah, so this is the final boss of the game, Dust of Osiris. God, I don't know, I'm losing my train of thought. Let's see. So one other thing I considered for my channel, I don't know if people would be interested in this. I could give my thoughts on animes. Like, people can say an anime they want me to. I wouldn't call it a review, because like when I talk about anime, I'm very opinionated on it, and I don't think I could give a fair, just thing to call it a review. But I would give my opinions on anime if people want to watch videos of me talking about certain animes I may like or dislike, or maybe certain animes in the season. If it's an anime I haven't watched and I plan on reviewing it, if I will review it. Like there's some animes I just refuse to watch, but I'll definitely watch the anime through if I haven't watched it. But there are animes I know about that I don't want to watch because the concept sounds ridiculous, or I just don't like the way it sounds. But I don't know if I'm actually going to add that, so for now it's definitely going to be games and Yu-Gi-Oh! And then maybe Pokemon Showdown. Yeah, I have to try to beat this stupid thing up. So tedious sometimes. Anyway, yeah, so this is the final boss. Pretty much it's just this big giant thing. You just have to hit it. It's easier to jump and attack like this with your heavy. I have mine mapped to my circle key on my PS3 controller. But yeah, it's ABCD, so it would be your C on the thing. And that's pretty much just what I do against this boss. I jump into this. And then Nrvnqsr Chaos has a really good advantage against her. I really don't need to use my meter. If I wanted to, I could do this, and yeah, it deals extra damage. This is her like main move. So this is it's unblockable. It's an unblockable move, and it hits you for like half of your health. So it's really annoying. But Nrvnqsr Chaos, in Full Moon, he has a dash teleport. So that's what I did. I dashed, and while I'm in my teleport, I'm impervious to attack. I've done it earlier in the video. So it dodges the final attack. And that's why I said he has an advantage against her in that sense. So, yeah. That was the final boss. And that's one arcade mode done. Yeah. So, what else? Yeah, that's pretty much all I could think of. Definitely gonna be doing the games. Gonna be doing, Yu-Gi-Oh! Possibly Pokemon. I like the other Pokemon. Now, I'm gonna tell you now, if I don't do Pokemon now, And they still really just don't want me to do Pokemon. I planned on doing it when Generation 7 came out and Smogon updated. That is because once Gen 7 comes out and all the new Pokemon come in, then it's more of a reset per se, because there's gonna be new counters, new Pokemon. Some Pokemon might not be as good as they were in the previous generation, and then it's gonna kind of swap around the competitive game, and it's gonna make everything more new, not completely new, but more new, and that gives me a chance to come back in and try to get my skills up back with the competitive game. So I'm definitely going to try to get back in this. Yeah, so if you're running the background of this, so Nrvnqsr Chaos is like, I think in the show he's considered a vampire. Vampires are like not very specified in the show. But he's pretty much some kind of monster, and he's like fused with a bunch of beasts and things. He has 666 beasts in him, that's his thing. And that big thing I transformed into that like dashes across the screen, the one I mentioned when I first mentioned that I did when my blood heat started. I did it a couple times. You know, I'll say that's like beast number 666, so that's like supposed to be the thing with it. But yeah, and then the chick in the blue here is like an exorcist or something close to that. I don't know, like I said, I'm bad giving explanations. I'll be better Googling this than listening to me. 6th place, God, I suck. Yeah. So, if you have any other ideas that I want to see on my channel, go ahead and just post in the comment sections. I would think about it. I pretty much said 25,000 times exactly what I planned on doing. So, oh wait, I might skip this opening song because I don't know if it's gonna be freaking copyrighted anyway. It shouldn't be, but I don't want to put any random musics on here that might get hit. So yeah, so brief review, pretty much. Lost my train of thought. Okay, once again, brief review for sure this time. Games, Yu-Gi-Oh, possibly Pokemon, and then maybe other things I want to see. There's some things I just don't have access to. Now I have a new laptop, so I haven't checked if this laptop just has a face cam on it, and I can just put a face cam on the screen. If y'all really want to see my face, y'all don't want to see my face. No one wants to see my face. Just trust me on that. So yeah. It could pretty much range from most things. I probably just wouldn't do things that like just don't interest me or don't apply to me. Anime related things, if y'all want to ask certain things, I don't know, other than anime review, not really review, anime discussion. I don't really know what else y'all would want me to mention. But yeah. So that's just something for y'all guys to think about. Just tell me what y'all want to see, and I'll probably end up doing it. So, let's see. I'll probably start videos up again. I work tomorrow. I won't have time to record tomorrow because I have an 8 a.m. shift at work the next day. So I'm gonna have to. I work tomorrow, and then I'm gonna come home, and then I'm gonna have to eat and go to bed, or I'm not going to be able to wake up for my 8 a.m. shift. So, I'll probably start again Thursday on the day of my 8 a.m. shift. I get home at 4:30 and I can probably have time to record. So that's when I'm going to start again. And then my format will probably be game video and Yu-Gi-Oh! Or it's going to be game video, and then on the next day it's going to be Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon. If I do Pokemon. And then one other format, this is like the third one. I'm just thinking of different ways I could do that. I could do game video Yu-Gi-Oh! And then the next day I could do game video Pokemon. It's pretty much however y'all want to see it. If y'all want to see me do a game video each and every day, like, you know, if I'm doing RPGs, it's going to be story heavy, and you're going to want to continue watching it. So maybe y'all want me to upload that every single day. Then I could do that, an all-day upload. Maybe y'all want me to do upload it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, Tuesday, you know, like every other day type thing. I could do that too. Just tell me your preferences. Tell me what y'all want to see. I pretty much explained what my plans are. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Yuusha Steve signing out.